I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but the new Gorillaz music video is, I think, fantastic, as is the song. I mean, and heck, the other three songs that were released at the same time. I had never really listened to Gorillaz much, even though a few of you guys here on the channel had suggested that I explain certain songs from the past. But my gosh, like, this was deep, weird, and trippy. And I'll be honest, I don't completely understand it yet. I think that we're gonna have to get more context from what's coming, but I do want to tell you some of my thoughts on it, and we can begin the discussion about exactly what this music video and song mean. In any case, let me explain. Hey everybody, my name is Clifford Stummy. I'm the Pop Song Professor. Welcome to my channel where we're all about helping music lovers like you to understand the deeper meanings of popular songs so you know what your artists are saying and can enjoy your music more. Today we're talking about Saturnz Barz by Gorillaz, and it is going to be an interesting conversation for sure. By the way, if you want to help me to make more videos like this, don't forget to stick around until the end of the video where I'm going to tell you a little bit about my Patreon. It's pretty cool. So a quick description of the song and music video in case you haven't seen it yet. Essentially the four characters or members of Gorillaz, the band. By the way, Gorillaz is completely made up of cartoon characters. Even sometimes when they performed on stage, it's largely like holograms or animations performing it while a live band plays behind a screen or something like that. The song itself has Popcan rapping / singing, and he's got a thick Jamaican accent, so it's going to be really hard for most people to understand any of these lyrics, but I'll do my best to help you explain some of them, and then different members from the band help to sing mostly just the chorus. So let's talk music video first. Each of the four members of the band go into this house that seems to be clearly haunted, and they each find some sort of primal source of pleasure that draws them in and makes them susceptible to the monsters that are going to attack them. Russell takes a nap on a bed and gets attacked by a giant monster. Noodle tries to listen to music and also gets attacked by a giant monster. Murdoch decides to take a bath and starts hurtling through this weird space dimension around Saturn. And 2D decides to take some food from the fridge and is then attacked by that food. Notice that all of these things were very pleasure-based. We enjoy a relaxing bath or sleeping or eating or listening to music. They're all of them except for music really are very physical pleasure-based things. It's almost as if though they were lured into these different activities so that the aliens could get them. And this house is some sort of place that traps you based on your own sense of pleasure. Now this is just a theory, there's nothing confirmed, and there really can't be because there's so little information out about the video. But as more songs come from this album, I think we're going to learn more about it. The house turns on them and kind of takes them through this more mental place rather than the immediate physical pleasure that most of them were experiencing at first. They experience fear, surrealism, and eventually when they're at the height of their fear and intense emotion, it all goes away and they're left with nothing. They go back to the normal day-to-day life, and then they come up to this highway that has this huge traffic jam full of people trying to live their lives doing normal things, and they go the other direction. Now this could be an allusion to their artistic integrity and just their integrity in life, that they're going to do their own thing and they don't want to go the slow, crowded, sure way that everybody else is going. And I tend to think that it's at least symbolic of that. Now the meaning of the entire music video overall, my personal theory is that it has to do with confronting the surreal or the crazy that we find in real life. Coming to terms perhaps with our own vices or our own physical needs and seeing how that transports us or through art can take us to a different place. And also how fear works into that too. Now as far as the lyrics go, I'm going to do my best to translate chorus 1 for you. Cho, all my life I've never have a gun, so I have to move sharp like a knife. All my life I pray that when I get wealthy I have a wife. All my life the system forced me to be a killer just like Rodney Price. All my life. And then verse 1 talks a lot about him overcoming struggle and just trying to live that life. 4 mile me used to walk, go to school, they know man's story, now me gain up all those glory. So he's had a tough life and he's trying to overcome that, and at the end of the verse he says, all my life me dream that I own my own house, land, cars, and motorcycles. So that rap and chorus is essentially very, I think, clear, and I don't know that it necessarily has to do much with the meaning of the music video, but if the music video is about what I say it's about, it kind of fits with this because it's about coming to terms with who we are while dealing with the pleasure-based physical world around us. Could be. And then I'm gonna have to ask you guys and the rest of the world what to make of chorus 2. Nobody else on the internet has any clue whatsoever. I'm in the stakin' bar, I got debts and I'm a debaser. Saturn's about to make love and I'm just a heartbreaker. And I won't get a taken cause I'm out when I'm stakin', and the rings I am breaking are making you a personal day. He's telling us that he's not a good person. He owes people things for mistakes that he's made, he debases things, he makes high things seem low. I don't know why Saturn would be making love, but he claims that he's a heartbreaker, so he's probably breaking that up. And when he mentions breaking rings, like that could be a reference to Saturn's rings, but could it also be a reference to engagement rings? In the break or the bridge, we hear, with the holograms beside me, I'll dance alone tonight. In a mirrored world, are you beside me all my life? Now, the holograms could be a reference to how the band has performed as holograms before. And he does want to know if he has that human companionship that he needs. And I think he's probably maybe talking to the audience in this case, possibly. And I should point out that for the most part, this has been 2D or Murdoch singing most of these other lines that Popcan isn't singing. So if I had to come up with a theory for what this whole experience, music video, song, rap, lyrics, all mean together, I would say that it's about coming to terms with who you are through an experience with your own lower functions. So your need to sleep, your need to eat, your need to be clean, maybe some desire to listen to music that isn't that interesting, perhaps. And then being confronted by fear of what is not real, so the things that we are afraid of, being taken on this surreal experience, and then kind of being made to look inside yourself through that experience. Maybe they realize that they are the monsters, the person who is in debt, the person who is a debaser and a heartbreaker. In the Clint Eastwood video, we saw this sort of like monster ghost come out of the drummer Russell, so that could be a reference to how like our demons come from within inside us sometimes. In any case, the things I am 100% sure on is that the song and music video are about how there is darkness inside us and there's darkness outside us. And it's kind of exploring how we interact between those two things when you combine lyrics with music videos. Like I said, it's a lot deeper. It's going to be interesting to hear what you guys have to say down in the comments. And if you have questions about this, feel free to comment those too. I'd love to chat about this with you, and it'll be interesting to see what comes out with some of these other songs. In any case, do not forget to check out my Patreon in the description, where you can partner with me. You'll get perks for behind the scenes stuff and different like abilities to like choose songs or who knows what, all sorts of great stuff. But don't forget to check that out, and then join the song meaning community. Check out some other videos on this channel, and comment below the song you'd like to hear me explain in a future video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Talk to you later.